Fala galera da G-Fight, Diego Ribas direto de Las Vegas with IRENE ALDANA. How are you? Thank you for your time.
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. IRENE, you are fighting UFC 306, the Sphere, not UFC. How important is that for your legacy?
Well, very important to represent Mexico in this great event, this Mexican night, and I'm happy to be here.
Is there one of kind of, let's say, an extra pressure for that since the card is so important and you are one of the most important face for this card?
Not pressure. I will say all the contrary. Motivates me a lot.
It's a good motivation. Like,
A
do
good
do you
motivation.
perform better because
Of
of that?
course, yeah. Well, to hear the Mexico cheering, everybody screaming Mexico, screaming my name, and seeing the Mexican flags always pumps me up a lot.
So you're fighting this September 14th at the same day, in the same city. Canelo is fighting. Canelo is a huge star in Mexico, right? Even here, but in Mexico especially. How does it feel to feel like battle Canelo with another event in the same city?
Well, I don't see it as a battle. I see it like as it's a great thing to see a great sport as boxing and to a great sport as MMA to having as an event on the same date to having represent Mexico in different sports, and I'm very fan of Canelo and I hope he wins. I wish I hope I can be able to see his fight and I hope he wins, and I think this is a great date for Mexico.
Perfect. There's a question I'm asking pretty much all the fighters that I've been interviewing today. This fear, all the fans are gonna be in one side, and the other side's the big screen. So I'm assuming that the sound of the fans are coming from just one sound. How does that is going to affect the fighters?
Actually, I haven't think about it. I haven't think about the sphere, the stage. I haven't think so much about it. I'm just focusing on the fight. It doesn't matter wherever it is. It can be here. It can be in the hotel. It doesn't matter. I'm just here to fight. It's gonna be interesting. I had an very similar format in Invicta, like a theater. So I think it's gonna be maybe that way, just bigger, and it doesn't matter. It's just another fight.
Perfect. Um, Alexis is very famous in Brazil now, especially because she speaks Portuguese.
Yeah.
Diego, Alessandro, you all train together. Are you planning to learn some Portuguese too?
I should. I haven't learned anything. Just obrigado. That's all I can say. But I think it's a very beautiful language.
So it's not yet, guys. Everybody was asking that. But okay, let's
I'm
talk about.
sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. How to say lo siento?
Lo siento.
I'm learning Spanish.
How
They
do you
know.
say lo siento in Portuguese?
Desculpa.
Disculpa.
We are learning together Portuguese and Spanish. Irene, vamos lá. Let's talk about Norma Dumont. How do you see her as an opponent? Like you're top 5 and she's top 12. It's not very common. Like 7 positions below. Did you want this fight? There's no other option. Was ever another name in the talk for this fight?
Yeah, I was hoping to have a top five opponent, but she was the only one available, and she was ready to do it. And I think she wanted to fight me a long time ago. I think these things happen. I was once ranked number 11, and I fought Kathleen when she was number 2. So I know these things can happen. My job is to fight, and it doesn't matter who. She was on a great spot being in 145, so she's a good name. Also, she just fought Germain. She won, so it was a very important fight. I don't underestimate her. So she's a great fighter. She's tough. She has a good technique. She's coming very motivated, and I respect that. And I think it's gonna be a good fight. She's a great fighter.
And she proved that she can make 135 and
Yeah,
perform, right?
of course, she's a good opponent. I respect her and I admire her, and I think this is gonna be a good war for from both of us.
And beating her, what's the next natural step for you after Saturday if you win?
Well, I'm hoping to get another title shot. That's my goal, and it doesn't matter what I have to do. If I have to have another fight, 2 more fights, or just the title right away, I mean,
Who do you think's gonna win? Kayla or Kathleen?
That's gonna be an interesting fight. I think it's gonna be a, like a judo fight for because both are black belt in judo. I don't know. That's a very tough fight. I think. I mean, Kathleen is very big and strong and tall, and Kyla is very technique and aggressive. So that's a very tough fight. I think Kyla maybe, but whichever, but a better wins.
A lot of people say that if Kayla wins, she's fighting for the title next.
Probably. Yeah, probably she is because of her credentials. Maybe she deserves the title fight. It doesn't matter if she's next or I'm next or of I'm open to fight her too. It doesn't matter. I can whatever the UFC decides, but I'm ready to get another title shot
Anytime, anywhere.
anytime, anywhere,
That's awesome
any
to hear.
weight class too. Well, I can make 115, but 135, 145, it's okay.
125 now, right? Too much. 125.
125? No, I don't think I can make 125. Well, so no, not any weight class. Yeah, just maybe the two above.
Perfect. Last question for me: who is gonna win, Juliana Pena or Raquel Pennington?
Oh, that's a very great question. I hope Raquel wins. I want Raquel to win, but they're both good, and Juliana proved that she can be a champion too. So I'm cheering for Raquel.
Or if you don't mind, look to the camera, send a message for your Brazilian fans. If you wanna read some, if you wanna try any Portuguese word, you are more than welcome. But send a message for your
I'm
Brazilian fans.
sorry, I don't know any Portuguese, but I love Brazilian fans, and thank you very much for the support. I have received messages from Brazilian fans supporting this fight, um, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love, for your support, and I hope to see to did you have fun this Saturday night?
Actually, I did cover one of your fights in Brazil, 2013, 2012 against Larissa.
Yeah, jungle fights.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a crazy fight. Yeah,
long time ago. We were
a
just
long time
18,
ago.
18 years old.
Yeah, you have seen all my career. That was my fourth fight ever. Yeah, it was like my amateur fight.
Always good to talk to you,
Thank
Irene.
you
Have
very
a good
much.
fight Saturday.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.